You say, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Donald Francis. Welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people put their thoughts in perspective. I'm with the lovely Felicia, y'all. Y'all gonna know exactly what she's all about. Obviously, I play piano. But back then, we had a little rap group thing. I wasn't the one who rapped. I was always the one that did the music. You feel what I'm saying? And I had a group, and then I had another group, then I had another group after that. Then I had another group after that. And I wrote this: how important is it, right? How important is consistency as it relates to our community as African American people, especially in Red Hook, especially in our neighborhoods. And of course, we got White Cove, we got Fort
Gowanus.
Greene, we got Gowanus, we got all, you know what I'm saying? Brevoort, all this. How important is consistency?
Well, that's a fundamental ingredient that one must have in order for you to, be able to withstand the test of time.
Right.
For instance, I would say, without the application of consistency, right?
Yeah.
One lacks the ability to attain their vision, and this is so true.
Wow. Listen to this.
Which reflects one's mindset.
Right.
So, with that being said, I want to say that's a correlation to how we eat,
right?
Which is equivalent to how we think.
Okay.
Which turns in how we think, which enforces us to have that mobility to move.
That's fine.
But not only that, also in the movement, what are you listening to? Because the frequency.
Right.
It's the frequency.
Yeah.
In order for you to remain consistent, you must have a certain frequency within.
Facts.
When you operating from a low frequency, there's too much going on for you to attain consistency, because your noise from the lower level is pulling you. So you're not going to be able to be consistent because you're distracted by your low vibration. So this is why we have so many spirits that are connected and they're doing what they're doing because they're in a low frequency. That's why it's so easy for one to do the most challenging thing. Is so easy for someone to say, I don't want to do it. Right. Because you're not applying it. It doesn't take you application. Right. And if you don't know what you're doing,
it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
That's just a bunch of wasted energy.
Yeah, a bunch of waste for no reason. And a lot of times, I love manifesting. Because the name of our page is called Manifested Thoughts, And I realize that there are a lot of things that I've manifested because I allow for the vibrations to just carry along itself, and just relax, be calm. And it came to me. Can I tell you something? I manifested you.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? I just didn't know, but I manifested you. You get what I'm saying? Because I was crying out for somebody from our neighborhood to understand, overstand. Come on, y'all. Overstand what we're trying to relay.
Yes.
And to know how to balance out, our experiences and still give value out of that. Let me tell you, I've learned reasons come first, then results come second. And I realize that if our reasons are not in perspective, then we're never going to get or even touch vibration to be able to get that result that we've been looking for,
Exactly.
And a lot of times when I take a look at reasons, if you will, I realized that, the first thing I had to look at was, who am I, right? Who am I? Where am I trying to go? Where's my purpose? Where's my plan? The second thing I looked at was, who do I respect? Because whoever I respect is who I become. You feel what I'm saying? And then third, and this is one of the hardest things we all had to understand until you've gotten to that particular frequency, that understanding, that is, who am I not? It's okay to tell, it's okay for you to say, look, I'm not that. Look, if I work in a bakery, I can't sit there and tell you how to change car tires. No. I'm a baker. And I want to say, again, even though we tried to prepare, to do a lot of stuff, like I said, I had this group, I had that group. And what I realized is that the things that I've been trying to do, like with each group, I realized I was experimenting. We experiment a lot. It's a good thing to experiment, you know? But it's also a great thing to just have consistency, you know, with the one group, even if you don't feel like it. Rob Proctor was someone who said, listen, you know, sometimes you don't have to really believe in yourself, just follow the plan. Preparation is everything. You feel what I'm saying? How important is it for us to prepare times or night before, day before, week before? We pursue anything, because I'm gonna tell you, you know, a lot of times people go on a whim, Felicia. They go on a whim.
And they fake it till they make it.
Yeah, fake it till they make it.
And that's fine.
And that's fine. You can do that.
That's fine.
Do what you want. But how important is it to have a plan, though?
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if we prepare the night before, if we prepare the night before, we don't have to worry about getting ready. So when you stay ready, you be ready. You don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta go. And so if you properly prepare the night before, whatever happens in the AM, it wouldn't matter because you're prepared.
You're already prepared. You know, it's so funny that you said that, sis. First of all, yo, if y'all loving this, give likes, y'all. Leave a comment, subscribe, do something. Say something, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, you know, it's so crazy. Obviously, I knew we were gonna be here today. I wanted to make sure that the night before, I had these microphones together.
See that?
I had the lavalier mic together.
See that?
We just ran out of space in my SD card.
And you had a backup
And I had a
you was
backup
prepared.
because we were prepared.
And that's what it's about.
And if the battery go dead, guess what? I got
have a
6
backup
other
battery.
batteries right now waiting to say, yo, my guy, I'm ready. You feel what I'm saying? Because this got to go on, you know? Watch this, the lavalier mic is gonna give me a good 10 hours. I ain't worried about, you know why? The frequencies, the vibrations.
It has to be about that because there's nothing else.
We don't want poor performance.
We can't do poor performance
Absolutely.
because where we come from, we're used to seeing poor performance.
Right.
We're used to seeing our people just leave things where it is, where they don't apply, where they don't care, they're not accountable.
Right.
So it's like, you know what, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. You watched your mother do it, you watched your father do it.
Right.
So now you're gonna do the same thing.
There we
No,
go.
this is where we must take
This is
accountability.
where we When you prepare, when you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
And whatever feel good you have, right?
Yes.
You want to share that with other people.
Not really.
Okay.
Not all the time.
You said, right.
Because some people are not worthy.
Wow. Some people are not worthy to share. You're good. Got you. But
Because you know
at
what
least
it
you know
is.
how you feel,
Because
right?
you know
You're like,
what?
well, I feel good. I wanna do something nice for somebody because I feel good. How important is it to encourage each other in our community? How important is it to have people encourage you? You know?
Well, I want to say not just so much encourage, but when the community lacks accountability, that's when, you know, everything.
Yeah.
It just like when you have accountability, it exemplifies greatness, and it's in a way where we don't allow our star seeds to fall at the straps. We literally don't have a problem with what we see. We say, oh, we're gonna do that. We're gonna.
Right.
Oh, she got that. I'm gonna go buy that next week.
Right.
Oh, he got that. I'm gonna. Nah, that's not what it's about. Because when it's all said and done, it's like, okay, I may want to have the recent this, the latest this, but what does that come with?
Right.
You know, I had said it would exemplify straight greatness for our environment, creating more qualitative relationships by causing one to step into their greatness and pursue what the divine purpose is, which is your brand.
Right.
Back to that again. So,
see, what can we do better as a people to be top-notch representation, you know, or to represent where we come from? A lot of times, often, I work at Hudson Yards.
Okay.
And I'm the brand ambassador there, and I greet everybody every single day. When people find out I'm from Red Hook, they're like, no way. How could you come from a place like that and you're like, what? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? So how important is it, you know, for us to be, you know, as a people, top-notch representation?
First, finding out what it is your purpose. Once you know your purpose, there's certain things you're going to be doing that's going to keep you on task, where if it don't feel right, just like how we say the energy, it's not going to go. So to be top notch, we got to remain accountable.
Right.
We got to
right.
hold each other accountable for our actions.
Right.
When we see something going wrong, like in the community, it's
Yeah.
best for us to like call a person out on it.
Absolutely.
Learning how to talk to one another.
Yeah.
Because if we don't do that, we're gonna keep continuing to see the same gook over
Yeah.
and over. It's like repeated bio. Like
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
keep seeing the same thing over and over because it's easier to walk away than to apply myself.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because for me to apply myself, that means I have to stop thinking that way, that mindset.
right,
You have to
absolutely.
be the vision you want to see. But if
Totally
you don't have a
understand.
vision, how can you see? If your medulla oblongata is decalcified, you cannot see because you see with your heart, not with your mind.
Absolutely.
And if your heart is hardened, how can you do anything for anybody? How can you help anyone if you can't help yourself?